Okay, guys, in this video, we are going to learn how to plot. I know most of you, when you want to plot, you just quickly create a layout space here, probably like something like this. Just do it like this. For instance, let's assume this is what I want to plot: train, then Control P, then you plot. You understand? Most of us will do it like this. Now, when you talk about plotting, plotting is more like you want to print. In in CAD, we don't call plotting printing. We don't call printing. We don't call it printing. We call it plotting. Okay. So in this case, most of us will plot from this place. It's also okay to plot from here. However, most of the time, what the issues we're having is always with the issues of scaling. On that note, I'm going to show you guys how to do proper scaling. Now, when you want to scale in your AutoCAD, you have what we call your model space and your layout space. Now, originally, your model space is where you literally are supposed to carry out any form of design you want to carry out. Okay, that's what you do in your model space. Sorry. Now, but in your layout space, that is where you ought to print your job. Anything that has to do with printing, you print from your layout space. And when you come down here, we have what we call model, we have what we call layout. Okay. Now, I'm going to show us the difference. Already I've done my settings initially when we started the class. I've turned my layout space to white. But when you enter for the first time, you always see it as ash in ash color. So this is what you see when you open it. You see all the jobs you have done in your layouts in your model space on the layout space. Another name for layout space is also what we call a paper space. Now you can create. This is where you actually create your all your paper drawings and all that. Now, one reason why I like to work with millimeters is that, like I told you, it gives element of accuracy when you are working. Now, in this particular case, I want to create a floor plan. Sorry, I want to print my job. Let's say I want to print this designs I've done on an A3 paper. Now, what's the size of A3 paper? If I do not know, I can just come and say, okay, Control P, then look at my paper sizes. It's written here. When you open this background, you see paper size. My paper size for A3 is 420 by 297 millimeters. That's if I don't know it, okay? But I know it already. So let's just do it like this. So if I want to create an A3 paper size, I can say okay, um, four. Sorry, 420. Enter by 297. Enter 420. Enter by 297. Now I created my A3 paper size already, right? Now this is the A3 paper size. Now I've created the A3 paper size. Now what do I want to do? I want to create. When you are creating your paper size, you need to also have your borders and all that. So let's see my border. I'm creating offsetting 5 meters. This is my border line. So I want to create my title block. Okay, let's see. My title block will be like let's make it 50 meters wide. Sorry, offset 50. Let's say okay, 50 is too small. Offset, let's make it 80 meters. So it can actually accompany a lot of things. So let's say this is it. So I have to explode this. X is for explode. Remember, explode is to split objects from into various components. So explode enter. So I can easily erase this because I don't need this. Okay. So I'm just going to extend here. So let's just say I want to create my I want to also just create totally different from my layout to be different from my what's it called, from my title block. Okay, so let's trim this. I want to trim this and say okay, this is this. So this here is where you put in your legend and all that. Now there's something you must note. Our settings for our text is in millimeters, but here I'm working with meters. So what do I do? Let's comment and say okay, let's now this is line. So let's assume I just want to create something small and move this down here and say okay. I want to show something. So let's say I want to create my legend here and I come and say, okay, text. Remember now, you see that the text is very big, right? So I'm going to do this like this. I'm going to make this 5 meters. So let's say, okay, this is legend. So you see, this is my legend. Now, yeah, I know initially when I was typing, you're like, ah, this is too small. But when you're working this place, you work with meters here. Okay, that's the idea. You work with meters here. Right. Okay, so now let me make this to be full. So I'm just doing it like this. So you see, this is how you create your. This is the idea. Okay. So now let's say this is our legend. Now I've created my legend. So but I've not seen my work. So how will I bring my work here? This is where you come to. This is where your viewport comes into play. Now come back to um come back here. See, we have view. This is this view, not this view, this view. Okay. Click on this view. Click on viewport, new viewport. So it shows you what kind of viewport you want to create, how many viewports you want to create. Now I'm just going to work with just the 2D frame. So I'll click on OK. Select the area I want to use as my view, as my plot area. So let's say this is my area of area I want to use. So when I click on this, you see everything that is here, that is in the model space, appears here. So when I double click on this, you see I can take anything I want to take. And let's say I want to print this my what's it called? This my oh god, my site plan. So I want to scale this to a scale I want. So the way to do it is this. Now observe what I want to do. I'll click on Z, letter Z for zebra. Okay, enter. S for snake, enter. One slash. Look at the slash. You can see the slash, right? Slash the unit I want to be. Let's say I want it to be 200. So click on 200, then X for X mastery, then P for paper. Like XP is what paper space, then click on enter. So you see it comes forward. Now what it does is that it takes it this part. This is actually, if you pick your scale rule and check at this at a 1:200, this is what you are going to get. This particular scaling is correct. You understand? So that's how you scale. So what I have to do now, let me pan this to the area I want it to be to centralize it, then exit, then I'll click outside the box, and that's how you do it. So you can do it as much as you want. You can use one layout. You can just create anything. So at the end of the day, this is where you do all your designs and all. Okay, this is how you plot you. This is where you plot your jobs from. So with this, you have accuracy of scaling. So you don't really have to bother about scaling anything. And say, okay, probably um you are not sure if the scale is correct, because I know most of us will always do that. We just go and print, and when we check it with scale rule, it's not always correct. Okay, so let's do that example now. Let me just copy this, copy selection, copy this, and bring it down here. So I don't want to you work with this. Now I want to change this. What do I do? Probably I want to work with the other one. I'll double click again and pan. Okay, I can just, let's say, okay, this is what I want to do. I want to scale this to 1:100. So click on Z, enter, S, enter, 1 slash 100 XP, enter. So you see, this is in 1:100 already. Let me just expand this and make it centralize it like this. So exit and click outside, and now I've scaled it. Okay, so this is in 1:100. So when you use your scale rule to scale it, you just confirm that what you are printing is correct. That is when you want to print. Okay, so now let's print. Remember printing, I said you don't call it printing, you call it plotting. So click on my control P. Now here is where you choose your right paper size. Now I'm working with A3 paper here, so and you also choose how you want to print. If you are going to connect to a printer, or you are going to print to Microsoft, sorry, to PDF files, okay, or print to OneNote, whatever you want to do. This is all changed to probably picture size, picture format. This is where you do all that. So now most of the time I like taking high quality prints, because I want to print for, probably I want to print it as document for someone, okay? I click on high quality print. Now if you want to also do it for document, anything you want to do, it all depends on you, okay? So high quality print, I click on it. Now I come here and choose my paper size to be A3, A3 420 by this. So what to plot. Now what to plot is this, where you choose your what you want to plot. So I'm taking out, you click on Windows to choose the item. So I'm clicking on this. enter. So you see it shows you now center the plot, fit to paper. If you want to, if it's a portrait you want or landscape, it all depends on you. At the end of the day, click on OK. Then you probably let's say this is a class design. So you click on the place you want to save it to. So let's just click on save. Let's assume this is what I want to do. So I can rename this to say okay, um class design, class design, PDF and save. So on this, it brings me down here. So you can see this is our plan that we have created. So on this node, we are done with this class. So this is how you create your layouts for everything. Okay. So guys, thank you for joining me and thank you for this whole adventure. It's been fun with you guys. So see you guys whenever you have